Welcome back to Yodas and thanks again for joining me. Let's continue learning how to finish on our favourite doubles. Okay, so following on from the last video where we covered very popular doubles of double 16, double 18 and double 8, we're going to be covering slightly less, arguably less common doubles, double 14, double 12. Double 4 is quite common, you need to know that. And I don't know why not a lot more people don't go for 14s and 12s. Maybe because if you miss double 14 and go inside the wire and hit the 14, then you got double 7. And double 7 is all right, but it's not brilliant. And same with 12. You miss that, you're going for double 6, which is, I quite like double 6, but if you hit the 6, you're on double 3, and then who wants that? But to be fair, 14s and 12s are not bad doubles, but I think a lot of people will go either 20s, 10s, 16s and 18s. That's generally what happens. You just have to look at the Pro Tour, right? You have to see what commonly people, what common doubles people take out. But anyway, let's just jump in. We're on double 14, okay? So we sat there, we stood up, aren't we? We're waiting for our checkout. We got 31, okay? Just imagine you got 31. Now, what is that whole number you need to take out then to finish on your double 14? Okay, this is what these videos are about, just knowing what your simple whole number is going to be. Now, the range, so double 14 is 28. Hope if I highlighted that to begin with, so 28, and the biggest whole number we've got is a 20, so it's going to be 48. So 28 to 48 is the range. We have 31. Now we have a formula. Of course we do. This is my videos, sharing your formulas. Now a little point here before I share these with you. Again, you won't need these for all of the finishes, and once you know the finish, you just know it. You don't need any help. This is just to get you going if you are stuck. Okay, so you plus 2, a really easy one to do. You plus 2 onto the last digit. So I've got 31. I'm plussing 2 onto 1 is 3. Okay, so it's going to be a single 3 for double 14. Okay, now to be fair, double 14 is 28 and you've got 31. You can easily see it's 3. This is just to show you how the formula works. As the numbers get higher, it's quite easier to do that. But you know what? I still just stick 2 on. That's just what I do, and I just work it like that. That's how my brain works. Let's go to the next one. So we've got 33. Same thing. I'm just putting 2 onto 3, so 5. So it's going to be a single 5 for double 14. And 37. Okay, this might get a few people. You've got 28. Double 14 is 28, and this is 37. And you'll be out sitting there going, okay, 2 to make it 40. 2 to make it 30, and then 7 to 9. Don't worry about that. Just stick my formula on. 2 onto 7 really quickly. 9 double 14. Okay, and finally we've got 41, so I'm putting 2 onto 1, so 3, but this time because it's getting a higher number, it's getting closer to this higher range here, it's going to be a double digit. It's going to be a single 13 for your double 14. And let's go on to the next double. So we're on double 12. Okay, so we have 31. All right, so the formula for that is it can either be plus 6 or minus 4, whatever you want. I just for some reason like to add 6 onto it because it's just like adding and running up the numbers. Let's show me what I mean. So you plus in 6 onto 1, so 7. So it's going to be 7 for double 12. Okay. If I took 4 off it, okay, well it's going to be, well it will still be 7, but I might think it's 17 in my brain just because I don't know. Ignore that bit. So just plus 6, but you can take 4 if you want to. Okay, so next number, 35. So again, I'm plussing 6 onto 5. So I know 5 would take it to like 10, 11. So it's going to be 11. And that's 11 double 12. Okay, and the range, of course, double 12 is 24. So this is 24, and then the highest we can do is put 20 on. So double 4, 44. What am I talking about? 24 all the way up to 44. Okay, so 35 is, I'm just literally put 6 onto the 5, and it's 11 double 16. Okay, and 39, I'm adding 6 onto 9. I'm adding 6 onto 9, so that's going to be 5. So 15. 15 double 12. Okay, you get the idea. 41. I'm going to add 4 onto the 1. 6 onto the 1. So it's 17 double 12. So I'm not as familiar with this one because I don't use double 12s as often, except for if I'm just on, 24, I'll throw out double 12, but I'm not steering my kind of my maths work so I finish on double 12. So it's, and same for double 14. Okay, I know double 14 is 28, so if I have 28, I'm going to go for double 14. I get it quite a lot, but I'm not working it out, so I'll leave myself on that number like I do for the 20s, 10s, 16s and 18s. Okay, let's continue to double 4. Now this is you're going to be here all the time, so you need to know it, and this is really helpful. So we have 11. Now again, this is just for point of reference, that is showing the formula how it works. If you've got 11, you know double 4 is 8, you don't need to know what your single number, you just know it's 3. Okay, but you might have already worked this formula out. It's plus 2. It's the same as 14. Okay, so where in the other video double 18s and double 8s had the same formula, double 14s and double 4s have the same formula, plus 2. Okay, all the 8s and all the 4s, they kind of work the same. Okay, so I'm just stood there again, ignore this easy number, but I'm put 2 on. I still use it, believe it or not, now and again. If I see 11 and I want to go there, I just add, my brain automatically adds these on. I add 2 onto 1 is a single 3, 4 double 4. But of course, do you need help? Probably not on that number. That's next one, 5. So I'm adding 2 onto 5, so 7. And 7 double 4. Okay, 15. Next number, you have 17. Okay, this is where before I used to be going, okay, so I want to finish on 8, and I'd be adding it up and doing a bloody maths lesson in my head. Okay, apologies for the language, but that's what I'd do, and now we just add this formula on. 2 onto 7, so 9. So it's going to be single 9 for double 4. And finally 21. Okay, so again just adding 2 onto the 1, so it's going to be 3, but of course, so the range on this one, so it's going to be 13 of course. So let me show you. So the range of this one of double 4 is 8. The highest we can add on it is 28, or single number anyway, is 20. So it's so 28. It's 8 to 28. So because we're on 21, we're heading to this higher range. So it's going to be a 2-digit number. It's not going to be a single-digit number. I hope you get that. So so 21. Yeah, just adding 2 onto the 1 makes 3. So of course it's going to be 13 double 4. Okay. So yeah, I think double 4s are one you should take away from this one here, unless you're someone who goes, oh, I love double 14s and double 12s, I can work this out myself, and then you will just focus on it, and you'll, a little bit of practice, you'll become an expert on it. Okay, have a play around with that. Okay, so thanks so much for watching that. Coming next time, I'm going to show you different ways to use Bullseye. Let's face it, when we're starting out, that's what these videos are all about, helping people start out playing and checking out and all it, everything darts. You know, we throw for Bullseye when we have 50 left, right? But there's other times we can use Bullseye. I'm going to share some of those with you next time. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate everyone who watches, everyone who subscribes, the whole lot. I really do. Take care for now.